Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, on today's video, we're basically going to go through a couple of pieces of equipment that we have available here for sale, and it is only a few of actually several that we've actually got on on the lot available for pickup right now. And we know that finding equipment these days has actually been pretty challenging.
Yep.
And things are starting to loosen up a little bit out there, but we wanted to go through. We've got some 579s, some 389s sitting here, and some sitting in our Alabama dealerships and our Virginia dealerships. So if you guys check out the website, Peterbilt.com, you will be able to see all the inventory that we have available, as well as
some used trucks. There's a handful of used trucks that are available, but these right here, they're on the website. I don't know if we put these on the website yet, so you may be watching this video seeing it for the first time.
Yeah.
But we've got some trucks available, and we're going to show you them.
All right, yeah, let's do some walking around.
All right, let's do it.
All right, guys, so like the description says, we have several trucks sitting around that is available for sale. Not necessarily, I wouldn't say several as in like, we've got like a parking lot full, as in like, what we've had in the past. Because in the past, we've had, what, like thousands sitting around for sale?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so it's not like that. But we did have a couple of units that, the customers decided they weren't going to take here towards the end of the year. So we've got a little bit of everything. We've got some variety for you guys. We have 579 UltraLofts, we have regular 579s, we have a 389 flat top over here and a 389 raised roof. But we'll start with this unit here. This is one of the ones that is available for sale. You can purchase it right now by calling any one of the salespeople at Fitzgerald Peterbilt.
Which it's also on the website.
Yeah, these trucks are on the website. You can check it out on FitzgeraldPeterbilt.com, or we're going to have a phone number right down here in the description. You can call the guys at Fitzgerald Peterbilt. But we're going to start with this. What do you call this color? Is this like a tan, like a sandstone? 579 UltraLoft.
It's kind of pewter, but it's not.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. It's like a pewter.
Yeah.
It's got the full Epic package on it with the chrome bumper, so it looks super sharp. Chrome visor. What's really cool is having the red truck sitting over next to it, because you can kind of contrast, what the chrome package on the front end of one of these trucks, what it looks like with and without.
Same with the Epic on the Epic side of it too, because it's got all the down here you've got your, I don't know what you call these, but
the tank fairings, that's called a skirt underneath it. So
okay, skirt.
Yeah, the fairing skirts, and then the sleeper skirts that go right underneath it there, and then you have that front spoiler that goes around the front bumper.
And then it's also got a thing around the fenders.
Actual wheel well.
So the wheel well, it makes that a little tighter looking. And then if you look over here, this one doesn't have any of it.
But it does have a painted front bumper on the truck to your right there. And so you can see the difference. I mean, I think the chrome makes a huge difference when looking at the two trucks side by side.
It really does.
I prefer the chrome bumper myself.
And so, Tommy, I think the way I understand it is this Epic package is also a thing to help with fuel mileage. Is that correct?
Yeah. So the Epic package is all about aerodynamics, as you can tell. And it does help fuel mileage quite a bit. I don't know the exact stats, but I do know they preach it a lot whenever they're talking about fuel efficiencies and aerodynamics.
Cool. Let's open up the hood here.
All right, so this particular truck is PACCAR powered, and it has an automatic transmission in it. One thing I will say is we also have some Cummins powered 579 UltraLofts available right now, and those are actually pretty hard to find, is the Cummins powered 579 UltraLofts. So we have several of those in stock. We got about 10 of those, and so if somebody wanted to call in, we're open to package deals and so on and so forth. We're just trying to get these trucks into new hands. So.
Yeah. And so on here, we'll just kind of go over this a little bit. What you can tell is obviously it's a PACCAR. You do have jumper posts right here, right under the hood, which is really nice. That's kind of like, if you ever have a dead battery, is the nicest thing in the world.
Yeah.
When it's easy to get to.
Yeah, having a jumper post.
Yeah.
Somewhere to get to where it's not like I got to disassemble half the truck to get to the battery.
Get to it.
Yeah.
So we'll close the hood back up and then check out the inside.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we're on the inside of this 579 UltraLoft, and what's really different about this particular one is it's really highly content, or it's real high content on the specs. This one I would say kind of probably fits more of an owner-operator profile. You can see, you know, maximum gauges, maximum switches.
It's got the nice wood grain in it.
The nice wood grain interior.
Leather wrapped steering wheel.
Yep. I mean, this truck was spec'd out really super nice, considering that it's an UltraLoft. 90% of the UltraLofts you find out there in the world are going to be, you know, what I would consider more of like an economy spec. So inside the truck, first thing you'll notice, no gear shifter in the middle. Like we said, it's an automatic transmission, and if you've never drove an automatic truck, it's an addictive experience. Me and Brian were both traditionalists. We believe that, you know, you got to have a stick over here, and that's like, you know, that's true trucker fashion. But I will say there's been a couple of road trips we've done where like I've had to drive a
I didn't hate it.
Truck.
I didn't hate it.
And just driving down the road and being able to, like, you know, just hit the brake or hit the gas or hit the brake or hit the gas, like the going back and forth.
Yeah.
It was pretty addictive.
Yeah. Especially on like the fuel mileage for those are supposed to be better, especially if you're like a newer driver.
Oh yeah.
You know, you'll get better fuel mileage on an automatic truck, especially something set up like this that's doing like a dry van or something.
Yep.
So then back here in the back, one thing, Tommy, you should just stand up and show everybody exactly, because how tall are you?
I'm 6'3".
You're 6'3".
Yeah. And I can barely touch the roof of this thing. Like, stretching it out, I can barely touch the roof. Yeah. So, I mean, lots of space back here in the back. I don't know if we've fully unassembled any of this yet. So
no, but that just flips down, then you got your mattress is in two pieces. It folds over.
Let me see if I can get this film off, because I think one of the coolest features of the 589s that they did on these UltraLofts was this ladder feature right here. So I'm going to peel some of this off, even though this is supposed to be done by the first owner. I just want to show you guys this ladder function.
The ladder is pretty nice for getting in and out of the truck.
Well,
but, you know, this thing's so freaking new, it's still got the plastic on it, you know?
There we go.
That's enough to do it.
That'll do. So there's that. And then this fold out ladder right here just comes down like so. And now you have a ladder to get
climb up
into the top bunk.
And then back here, this is your mattress. It's in two pieces. It folds over, and you got a whole bed up there.
You know, I don't know who thought of that as far as that ladder design. Like, the fact that it just folds up and it is so tightly compact into just the bottom of the actual sleeper bunk itself.
Yeah.
That is one of the neatest designs.
This thing's really, I mean, if you're
Peterbilt.
team driving, you're on the road, this truck's freaking pretty awesome.
Very, very cool.
Lots of storage in here. Got your fridge. This whole deal, this is pretty neat. Gives you a little writing desk.
Yep. Already got the inverter built into the truck. You've got 110 outlets right here where you could set, you know, a microwave, a small television, you know, whatever you wanted to put in here.
Yep.
Got the 110 outlets already wired in.
Well, cool. You want to go on to the next one, Tommy?
Yeah, let's move on.
All right, let's check out the other one. All right, so we looked at the UltraLoft. Now we got this red 579 flat top.
You call it flat top. That's technically, that's not a flat top, because they do make a 579 flat top, and it is much smaller than that.
It's much smaller than that. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, compared to that,
this is still
pretty flat.
This is still a raised roof, or I don't know. Well, I guess what I would consider
mid roof.
This is an ultra cab.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So UltraLoft, ultra cab.
Fair enough. I'm really more well versed in 389s.
Well,
but we're learning.
This one is very similar all the way around. So, I mean, very similar. You know, it's going to have a little bit different interior options, which, you know, the other side is unlocked. But same gig. Automatic, pack car, you know, tank fairings. This one, as far as the exterior, does not have the full Epic package, but it does have these super fuel efficient steer tires on the rear axle.
So a lot of guys do that.
Yeah, no, that's
I mean,
pretty common.
it's a pretty common thing for like highway only, going to loading docks.
You need to be 100% certain that
That's
you're
what you're
never
doing.
coming off the highway.
Yeah.
And that you don't go northeast,
Right.
or just north anywhere. Don't go anywhere north.
And they'll be fine.
Yeah, yeah. If it's even relatively close to winter, don't go north anywhere.
Don't go north. Don't pull off in the grass.
Yeah. But southeast asphalt application, these tires are great.
So pretty simple deal. All air, electric, and what's going on there. One thing too that's different in those trucks is the sleeper is not an integrated sleeper to the cab.
Yeah.
And so that's why you kind of have this little transition fairing on it. Then I'll run on the other side and we'll look at the inside of this thing. But I mean, it's relatively the same deal, just a little bit smaller inside, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're obviously not going to have the roof height when you get in here. I can still stand up in it though. So, in the UltraLoft, I could stand up in it. I could barely touch the ceiling when it got up there. In the Ultra cab, still a raised roof cab, still plenty of space in here. It does not have a secondary bunk up here. And then, obviously the ceiling height is very different. Still at 6 foot.
But you can stand up.
I can stand up in here. 90% of the people are going to be able to. I mean, we have some friends out there. Michael Dalton's not standing up in this cab.
No, it's definitely not. Chad Berry, he's pretty tall too.
Yeah, Chad's not going to stand up in this cab either.
But I mean, you can kind of tell there's still plenty of room inside of here.
Yeah. And so some of the differences in the interior, this one is kind of more what I would consider the fleet spec. We don't have the wood grain. There are less switches, and you got the cubby hole right here. Yeah. So I mean, there is some difference in interior packages from this truck to that truck, which is why I said, it's pretty rare that you see a 579 with as many options as that truck had.
It does still have the leather wrap steering wheel.
Does still have that.
It does still have a fridge. So I mean, you got all the important pieces.
All right.
And this is a PACCAR automatic.
PACCAR automatic. And I did say earlier we do have some Cummins powered 579 UltraLofts and some 579 Ultra cabs.
Well, let's go check out the 389s.
Do that. All right. So the cool part about these 389s is this is what we would consider basically a builder spec truck. We ordered about 10 of these in, and we have various colors all the way around. And they're a nice working spec truck to where it's not so long that it's ridiculously hard to get around, but it's also a really nice wheelbase to where it's not real short and stubby either.
Yeah, I really like this one because it is legendary brown. Wheelbase on it's like 295. Disc brakes. It's got the Cummins 565 2050 torque with an 18 speed.
Yep.
Grass burner exhaust, no visor, so you can really get an option to do a lot of things to the truck that you would want. It gives you a little bit of a blank canvas.
Yeah, no, I mean you have an opportunity here to, if you get one of these 389s, you can, option it out with whatever accessories you want. But we did, we decked them out to where it is owner operator specs on the interior and most of it, mostly on the exterior. We didn't do the side mounted exhaust, and we didn't do a visor, all because most of the builds that we're doing these days are everybody's favorite dummy exhaust, and it's got the option to put whatever visor you want on
it. The you'll notice they're so new that they literally got dropped off here for us to work on them. I mean, we haven't even taken the plastic off these things yet. But on the inside, you've got all your gauges, leather wrapped steering wheel, 18-speed trans, all the switches, everything you can kind of do on the inside here. It's got the nice Sears seats, and I believe these are heated as well. Stand-up sleeper, single bunk, refrigerator up top there. So these are nice, well-spec units. Black carpet. It's a good truck to do some things to, for sure. And essentially, Tommy, the flat top's like the same spec, isn't it?
Yeah, so
just in a flat top.
Well, it's you can see it's a little bit shorter, or we ended up ordering the flat tops, I think 10 inches shorter in wheelbase.
Okay, so they're 285.
Yep.
Okay, So 285 on the flat top, 295 on the stand up. Does have the aluminum fifth wheels on them, disc brakes, kind of all the pieces you want. Air and electric front and rear. 4 lights back of the sleeper. They're nice units.
Nice units. Blank canvas. You can do whatever you want to with these trucks.
I wonder what this gray color's called.
I don't know. You know, I was looking at that a second ago.
You want to bet $1 the door's locked?
Yeah, I already know
we've
it
been,
is. It
we've been
definitely
going
is.
through these. They're all been locked. I'm thinking it's definitely locked.
Yeah, it's locked. I can see it from here.
Is it?
Yeah, I'll unlock it so you can get in there.
I don't know. We know that one's Legendary Brown. I'm not 100% sure what this one is. And if it's a real long name, it won't even say what the name is. It'll just be.
Yeah, it just
It'll
says some
say
sort
gray.
of gray.
Oh, it does have a name. It is called Phantom Gray.
Ooh,
So that's
like
pretty
that.
cool.
I like that.
Phantom Gray.
That's cool.
Pretty nice units. Pretty nice units. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Some pretty cool trucks. If you wanted to buy one and have us work on it, well, we could do that.
It's all entirely possible. All you got to do is just call the phone number that is in the description below, get a hold of one of the sales guys at Fitzgerald Peterbilt, and we'd love to help make one of these trucks the truck of your dreams.
Yeah, for sure. Also, if you want to see more videos like this, and you know, every once in a while we get some things here that be for sale, and you want to know about them first.
Yeah, you got to do the things. You have to like, subscribe. You got to follow us on Instagram
At Semi Casual Show.
and then you know, we'll see you guys next time.
Later.